Hi, everyone. My name is Fernetta Gunn Stevens, CEO of Sophisticated Press, and I am so excited to come to you today and talk about how to become a expert. That's right, how to become an expert. I'm just going to share my video really quick and make sure that it's looking correct. Kiara, can you come here for a second, please? Give you all time to come in. Go to the main page, please. We're just doing some technical things because I want to make sure you all get this information and I want to make sure that it's showing correct. So go to the main one, Sophisticated Press. It'll be just one moment. It's worth the wait. Okay. It'll be just one moment. It's worth the wait. All right, awesome, you all. So today I'm going to be talking to you about how to become an expert. How to become an expert. Now, here's the disclaimer. Today it's going to hurt a little bit. It's going to hurt a little bit, but it's going to help you. But as a coach, as a leader, my job is not to be your best friend. My job is to get you where you need to go and get to where you need to be in life so that you can create a legacy for you and your children's children. So when I talk to you today, understand I'm not trying to be your best friend. I'm trying to be the person that's going to get you the advice and the strategies that you need for your next level. All right. So here are some backdrops about me. I am a author of 4 books: Kingdom Speaking in the Boardroom, A Dad's Redemption, 10 Ways to Eliminate Debt by Writing, and Push, Promote Until Shipping and Handling Happens. I'm also the co-founder of Sophisticated Press Author Academy. I do say co-founder because God is the CEO of every company that I have. And so I got to go to him. That's who I report to. That's my only boss in life that I report to. And so, yes, I'm the co-CEO because God is the CEO. And so today I want to really talk to you about this thing called entrepreneurship and this thing called, hey Simone, this thing called being like just really into it, right? Because we have a lot of people who want to give advice, who want to set themselves as experts. And I'm just here to tell you that being an entrepreneur is not for the faint. Like, listen, it's not for the faint. And I just want to share with you the mindset of how I have it. Because here's the thing, you all, I left corporate 3 years ago. And to some that may not be long, but to me, for 3 years straight, I've woken up, praise God, and didn't have to worry about trying to go get another job. Now, I am not job bashing. If you have a 9 to 5, keep your 9 to 5 because I've been there too. Quit my job too soon and had to go back and get back in the employer line. But I'm trying to give you some strategies where once you quit and walk away, you don't got to never look back. But let me tell you, the first thing I need you to do, I need you to understand that everything in life is a choice. And when I walked away, you all, I was still registered with Career Builder. I was still registered with all of those temp agencies. And, I had to just immediately unsubscribe from their mailing list. Because if you do want, and this is for my entrepreneurs that has walked away, because those who are on the job, I'm not telling nobody to leave their job, okay? Yes, Simone said it's definitely not easy, but it's worth it. Absolutely. So listen, you all, let me tell you something. When those jobs comes up in my email, I tell them, please don't call me no more. Don't call me no more. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a CEO. I'm not gonna never need you again. The next time I call you or me and you work together, I'll be consulting at this company, but I won't be an employer. Why? Because to become a full-time entrepreneur, a job can never enter into your mind again. Like a job cannot never enter into your mind again if you are a full-time entrepreneur. Now, if you are a 9 to 5er, keep your job. Again, I'm not bashing 9 to 5. This is for my full-time entrepreneurs who made the leap. And now you're like, dang, what do I do? I'm not getting the sales I thought I was going to get. I'm not getting the money that I thought I was going to get. Well, this is the first process you got to go through because the title of this is 3 processes you got to go through to become an expert. You got to put in the work and the hours. Malcolm Gladwell said that it takes 10,000 hours to become an expert. So what's happening is people are leaving their jobs and they're coming into the marketplace and they're saying they're experts and they don't got their 10,000 hours of being an expert. They don't got their 10,000 hours of experience. And life is hitting them because they thought it was going to be sweet. And you're going to hit your sweet spot. Trust and believe me. If you stay consistent, if you stay confident, you're going to hit your sweet spot. But you can't skip the process of putting in the hours of work. Because to become an expert, you have to have experience. Y'all see, I got a new hairstyle today too, y'all, because, sometimes them dreads get really heavy. So I had to put them up in some curls. Plus, I got a presentation tomorrow and I want my hair to be curly. Okay, back to the regular program. Listen, you can't become an expert unless you put in the work. Experts are specialists. Experts know that they didn't put in their 10,000 hours and they so confident when you get to talking about something that's wrong, the expert like, no, that ain't right. Thank you, Simone. Simone said, and it's super cute. Thank you. I love it because it's so light and fluffy, and sometimes them dreads are really heavy. But yeah, it's just like stop skipping the process. I promise you, this is gonna bless you. Listen, put in your practice hours, because with your practice hours, you all, there is a certain confidence that only somebody who knows what they're talking about have. So when a client calls me and told me their problem, you know why I'm so confident? You know why I'm so successful? Because I put in my 10,000 hours. I know I can help you publish a book. Hands down. I can publish a book with my eyes closed. Hands down. Why? Because I put in the 10,000 hours of not only publishing other people's books globally, but publishing for books of my own. And so if you find yourself feeling insecure or not feeling quite ready or not understanding why you're not getting the sales, here's what I want you to do. Just keep putting in the practice hours of you helping people. Don't even say you're an expert yet. Just keep putting in the practice hours, because this is the next step that's going to happen. You're going to fail. And that's good. Because when you fail, now you know what not to do. And now you're not using your clients that you're trying to charge thousands of dollars for as guinea pigs, because you're going to go through your failures doing free work. You're going to go through your failures doing discounted work, but you should not go through your failures doing $1,000 work. No. We don't charge people to test on them. We don't do that. And so I want you to put in the practice hours, and I want you to get to your failing process so that way you can get it right. When I first did my first books, the book covers was horrible, but I had to go through that process, because if I didn't go through that process, I would have just came in the marketplace, told people I was a publisher, jacked up their book covers, and then they would have been like, I thought you knew what you was doing. And that's what's going on. Like, it's okay to be entry level. It's okay to promote yourself and go to advanced, but you gotta put in the time, you all. One of my favorite stories, and I always go to this. If you follow me as Simone does, you'll know I say it a lot. It's the David and Goliath story. Yes, David had a relationship with God and he had confidence from God, and he was offended when Goliath was talking to them. But you know what David had? He had experience. He had more experience than all those soldiers that was out on the field, even the king. David had more experience than the king, for David had been in the field killing lions and killing bears. Now, I don't know about you, but let me tell you, if I can kill a lion, surely a man must be easy to kill too. So when Goliath was talking all that smack, David had a certain type of expert and a certain type of confidence, because he put in the practice hours subduing and dominating and killing. So he was able to look at Goliath with so much confidence and say, this day, not next week, not next year, but this day, I'm going to have your head. Why? Because I done killed the bear. I done killed the lion. So surely a male species ain't hard to do, right? We ain't got no 10-inch nails. We ain't got no fangs that come down 5 and 10 inches. He done killed the whole bear, people. 1,000-pound animals, people. But what if David had not seen, and those men that was on that field with David, they hadn't. So they was afraid, and they was letting Goliath do all this talking and this rah-rahing, as we say. Why? Because they were scared. You know why they were scared? They were scared because they didn't have the practice hours. And you're scared in life because you haven't put in the practice hours. So today, as your coach, as your CEO, your chief encouraging officer, I am asking you, put in the practice hours, volunteer in your craft so you can become the expert that you need to become. Then that's when the third process comes, succeeding. You know, people, when times get hard, I don't think, if I don't get sales for a day or two, I don't say, let me see who hiring. Listen, that never comes never. And I don't even like using the word never. I never be like, let me see who hired me because I ain't made no sales. No, it's not an option. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. Looking for jobs is not an option. You know what I think as a entrepreneur, who can I serve today? Who need push today? Who need a book for their brand today? Who needs my services, my products? And let me get them my services and my products. And so as entrepreneurs and as leaders, we have to stop having that plan B right in front of us. Y'all know, I don't know because I've been married 23 years. Well, 17 years, been with my guy 23 years. But see, they got a pill out here that's called the plan B. And when you have a plan B, it makes you really be kind of irresponsible, and it makes you not be as dedicated and committed to the right decisions you need to do. Why? Because you know you got a plan B that you can go buy for $50 at Walgreens. I hear the stories. I read the papers. I hear the millennials talking of their friends who's going and getting next day pills. Why? Because they know they got a plan B. But if you know you don't got no plan B, you'll make wiser decisions. And if you're going to be an entrepreneur, and if you're going to do this thing full time, I'm going to need you to take getting a job out your mindset. I'm going to need you to take who's hiring out your vocabulary. And I'm going to need you to put in your hours. Perfect your gift. Master your gift. And some of us, we just want it too quick. And so if it don't come in 1 month or 2 months, it's like, oh, it ain't working. It's not that it's not working. Imagine how long it takes to put in 10,000 hours to become an expert. 10,000 hours, not 1,000, not 10, but 10,000. So it's not going to happen overnight. But if you stop, you break momentum, and now you got to start over again. And that's what we don't want. We don't want you to keep starting over again, because one thing about the promises and the assignments of God, you'll find yourself 2 years to went by, and now you still back where you at. Oh, I still got to write the book. Yep. And you knew that 3 years ago. Simone says sometimes it just takes time. No, exactly. It just takes time. The same way with a baby. If you got a baby inside you and you get anxious and tell the doctor to take the baby out of you at 4 months because you just want the baby right now, you're going to hurt the baby. You may even kill the baby. You better wait them 9 months so you can get a good, healthy baby, right? So that's literally what people are doing. If you want the baby too soon, if you want the business too soon, if you want the success too soon, you know, you have to begin to be patient, put in the hours, and prepare. So what I do, you all, I'm always around people who going to tell me what I need to hear and not what I want to hear. In fact, if you just always telling me how good I am, I really don't want to talk to you, because like, I'm trying to get better. I'm trying to get better so I can serve more people. I'm trying to make sure that if anybody come in my presence, I can help them. So we got to start being around people that's not going to just tell us what we want to hear. And we can't get offended when somebody tell you that ain't good, that ain't right. Because again, when God give you assignment, the next 2 years, you write back because he's going to be like, I've been told you that's what you have to do. And now you just like, I guess I got to start this business. I guess I got to write this book. Yeah, you knew that in 2017. You knew that in 2018 when Sophisticated Press came on the market and said every business should have a book and every book is a business. You knew it. How do I know? Because God did the same thing for me every year after year. Renetta, I need you to write a book. Renetta, I need you to write a book. I'm steady putting off writing a book, not knowing that once I wrote the book, that's how I became eligible for him to tell me, now I need you to become a publisher so you can help other people do what you just dominated and did. So you think your book just for you. Your book not just for you. Your book is for humanity. Somebody in humanity needs your expertise, and you don't think that the information you're holding is valuable enough or is important enough, so you think it's just for you. But it's not. It's a whole world waiting on your expertise. It's somebody breakthrough tied to your book, and you're being selfish and not publishing your book because you think you're not good enough. You think you don't qualify. You think you need 4 degrees to publish your book. And I'm here to tell you, all you need is experience. All you need is to know what you're talking about. All you need is to have passion. All you need is to want to help the next person who coming up behind you. But if you are only thinking about yourself, if you are only thinking about how you can succeed, then you'll never publish the book because you think the book is just about you. And the book is never just about you, people. The book is never just about you. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to put in your practice hours. I want you to put in your practice hours. I want you to fail fast. Hurry up and fail. Hurry up and go through your mistakes so you can learn what to do, what not to do. And then I want you to embrace the succeeding phase, because that is part of the process too, where you are going to succeed. But after you succeed, you still have to self-develop. You still have to keep investing in your specialty, whatever that specialty is. You still have to. And so, if you're an entrepreneur, if you have a story to tell, if you have a genius to share, and you have not published your book, I need you to connect with Sophisticated Press and join the Power of Publishing coaching program. Most coaching programs, they don't have a book that goes along with the program. But with our program, you're actually going to get your book, and we're going to coach you, because it's not enough for you to publish the book. We want your book to be successful. We want your book to make money for you. We want your book to change lives. And that's why you need the coaching. That's why Push was created, because most people, even with a business, you can start a business just by going online and applying and paying the $300 to do the business. But now what? You need a coach. You need a mentor, or that business not going to make no money because you don't know how to do business. And the same thing with becoming an author. You can look online. Nothing I do is rocket science. You can look online and you can publish your book, but guess what? You need a coach to teach you how to make money with your book. You need a coach. And it's okay, because Michael Jordan had a coach and he was the best basketball player in the world, but he had Phil Jackson, right? Why? Because everybody need a coach. Everybody need a coach. And that's another thing. Like, don't think that you're less than because you got to have a coach. I have several coaches. I'm a part of ETA Game Changers. I have a fitness coach, Kingdom Power Living, April Griffith. I'm about to get a financial coach. Why? Because I understand that if I want to be the best that God has called me to be, I need a coach. I need a mentor. You know what I'm saying? Simone says, yes, you have to align yourself with experts if you truly want to thrive. Invest in yourself. Absolutely. Listen, one of my favorite coaches I have, you all, and I'm just honest, is Dr. Eric Thomas. And you know what I love about Dr. Eric Thomas? Besides the fact that he is a certified man of God, certified. I love that I can't keep up with him. I love that he wakes up at 3 o'clock and pray. I love that he's a family man. I love that after 3 o'clock, he's in another meeting, and then he's doing another conference, and then I love that because it teaches me the type of stamina that I'm going to need to execute and dominate on greatness. Like, I love that I can't keep up with him because it just makes me honor him, respect him, follow him more, because I'm like, wow, he's really dedicated. And he really has to have a lot of stamina and be on top of his game and be committed, because his schedule is bananas. Like, sir, how are you doing all this? And doing it with love, and doing it with patience, and doing it with kindness, and doing it with meekness, and doing it with long suffering. But guess what else he's doing it with? Power. He's doing it with power. And so the mentors and the coaches that you have, they're going to help you get to a level of excellence. And the power of publishing is the coaching program for you. And I put the link in the comments, in the description of the video. I want you to join us. I want you to become a part of our community. And I want you to just get your book out. When you get your book out, so much happens. First of all, you become rare. Second of all, people want to invite you to come speak, and they pay you. Why? Because now you are an expert. You done wrote a book. Third of all, they put some respect on your name. Oh, that's Simone with the book. That's Simone. When they're reading your bio, she is the author of. They're like, oh, that's why they hired her to come speak. Okay, she the author of. Like, it's just all win-wins. It's just all win-wins publishing a book. You heard in authority, the root word is author. Being an author just gives you authority, people. It just does. It just does. Like, it just does. And so if you don't have your book, come on, join. We have a payment plans listed on the website. And if you're a business owner anyway, you need some tax write-off. The program is tax, you can claim it on your taxes as your self-development. You need these things. And why do the government give you these tax write-offs for self-development? Because as a business owner, they want you to invest in yourself. They want you to thrive. They know that a business owner should have organizational fees that they are a part of, should have membership fees. In fact, if you do your taxes and you ain't got no membership fees, you ain't got no organization fees, where your network at? Sis, where your network? Don't let me make a shirt. Sis, where your network? Who you belong to? Where you getting fed at? And we're not talking about the church fed. Like where your group at? Where your network at? Where your sisterhood at? How you growing? What are you investing in your self-development? Because what happens is this, you all. If you are a mentee and you have a mentor and your mentor never self-develop, the mentee will catch up with the mentor. Why? Because the mentor is teaching the mentee everything they know. So they're pouring out into the mentee. And if the mentor is never filling themselves back up, never getting more knowledge, never getting more strategies, never getting more methods and techniques, they're going to run out of things to teach the mentee, and the mentee going to know just as them. And then, because that mentee is so hungry for success, that mentee going to go higher than the mentor. Why? Because it's about who is the hungriest. The Bible tells us that the harvest is plentiful, but the laborers are few. It's always a harvest out for you here, people. You don't want, this is again for my full-time entrepreneurs, don't look for no jobs. Look for opportunities to serve. Look for opportunities to solve people problems. Become unselfish and stop thinking about yourself, and give your product to people that need it. Even if you have to give it to people for free so that they can see that it worked, and then they become your advocates. They become your partners. They become your affiliate marketers because they know it works. It's okay to give people stuff for free. It's okay to do favors. It's okay to help somebody. But I prefer for you to do that and say, okay, don't nobody got money to buy. Let me get this product to somebody for free so they can hurry up and use it, and they can go online and advertise for me. But don't look for no job. Either you're gonna be an entrepreneur or you're not. Either we gonna do this thing full time. If you're not, if you already got your 9 to 5, keep your 9 to 5. Because again, I've been there, done that. 9 to 5 is a multiple stream of income, so I'm not batching 9 to 5. This is for my full-time entrepreneurs. But once you become full-time, we in it. We in it now. We in it. We in it. I tell them all, hey Tabitha, you ain't even got to call and ask me to be a customer service rep no more. I'm a CEO. But thank you. But you can take me out your database. Oh, okay. Take me out the database. You don't have to email me no more about an amazing job for $17 an hour. Take me out the database. And I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you, you're worth more than $17 an hour. I'm telling you, you're worth more than $25 an hour. I'm telling you that you can have the life that you deserve if you put in the work, and if you just take certain things out your mindset and you say, hey, today I got to make some money. And today I got to serve. And who can I help with my products and services? I just really need you all to hear that. As long as you think about that job, you're going to keep going back and getting a job. And you're going to keep waiting on somebody to tell you that you're great and that you earned a quarter after a year of service. And I'm telling you, that's not God's best for your life. That's not God's best for your life. That's not God's best for your life. But you got to trust him. And you got to put in the work. And you got to say, listen, I ain't got no plan B. It got to work or it got to work. Type that in there for me. And we're going to leave on that note. It got to work or it got to work. That's what I say every day. It got to work or it got to work. Period. It got to work or it got to work. It got to work or it got to work. It got to work or it got to work. And when you got that mindset, guess what? It got to work. It ain't got no choice but to work. Why? Because it got to work because it got to work. It got to work or it got to work. I want that in your spirit today. It got to work or it got to work. It got to work or it got to work. Okay, let me see who need a book because it got to work or it got to work. Let me see who need mock-ups. Oh, I see that you have some great products, but your pictures is not top notch, and it kind of can hurt your brand. You should let me do some professional photos. I'll do the first 2 for free, and then if you like it and your clientele like it, and you see an increase in sales, we can get you some more professional mock-ups. Are you fishing? Are you hunting every day? Or are you just saying that like they gonna come to me? Now we hunters. We hunters. We go out there and we look for problems every day to solve. That's our job, to look for problems every day. As an entrepreneur, that's your job, to go out there, look for problems and solve them every day. If you're not doing that, that's why you're not making no money, because you're waiting on the problems to call you and be like, hello, hey, this is a problem. Once you become the expert and everybody know about you, problems will call you. But until you known out in the marketplace, problems not going to call you. You're going to have to go find the problems. And you're going to have to introduce yourself as the problem solver. Hey, problem. This is Renetta Gunn Stevens, CEO of Sophisticated Press, with the solutions to your problems. You got to make the contact. Stop waiting on them to come to you. You go out there. You introduce yourself. And before you call them, you make sure that you done did your research. So you're not saying, now, what is it you do? Come on, bro. You should have known that before you called me. Call them with the solutions. I looked on your page and I saw X, Y, and Z, and this is how I can fix that for you. Not, what can I do for you? You should already know what you should do for me because you should have did your research. Now I'm already got a problem. Now I got to stop and tell you what my problem is. Like, you should know that already, or why you calling me? So again, I know today is gonna hurt. I know today is gonna be an ouch moment, but that's because I love you. That's because I love you. And I'm not trying to be your friend. I want to be your coach. It's a difference. It's a difference. I'm not trying to be your friend. I'm trying to be your coach. Hey, Karina. Yes, yes, yes. Karina has a great book in the marketplace. Karina, put your link if you can to your book. And she teaches about finances. Like, and for those of you who are leaders, stop being their friends, people. If you talk to me and you ain't like, I don't like her, she a little bit, then I ain't did my job. Because a coach ain't your best friend. But in the end, you love them. And that's how my clients is. When they talk to me, I'm very direct. I'm not rude. I'm always going to be professional because, hey, we are professional. But I'm not going to play with it. Because we need to get you there. We need to get you there. It's people that need our expertise. And so when you're talking to your clients, leaders, and entrepreneurs, stop being their best friend. They got enough of them they're going to call when they get off the phone with you. Be the expert. Tell them what they need to hear, not what they want to hear, so they can get to their next level. Do you know how many of my clients, they tell me when I start getting soft, man, you ain't snapped our head off lately. What's going on? They like that I'm direct in because it's getting them where they need to get to, because everybody else around them are scared of their titles, scared of their salary, scared of their status. And you know what I do? I do it every time. When somebody call me for service, I research them, but I make sure I don't research them in a way where I'm intimidated by their salary, by their education. Like, none of that. Because degrees does not mean that you got everything together. I have degrees and I have coaches. So stop being intimidated by people's titles, their salary, their credentials, and thinking that you can approach them or help them because they have higher degrees than you. Yes, her book is titled Budget, Pray, and Prosper. I have it, and it's a great book. Listen, do you know that all of my, literally, I ain't gonna say all, but about 70% of my clients got more degrees than me? My doctor clients, my lawyer clients, my public health clients, they have masters and doctorates. I don't have a master's. I don't have a PhD, but I can help them. So don't let the people that may need your help, they may make more money than you. They may be smarter than you. But God gave you the gift. And I'm going to need you to walk in confidence in your gift and still approach them and say, hey, Dr. So-and-so, hey, Councilman so-and-so, hey, why? Because God promised that to us, you all. He said that, seest thou a man diligent in his word, he shall be among kings and not mere mean men. Ain't this what the word said? So think it not strange when God send you before kings. Are you a king? No, but he's going to send you before kings. That's what the word said it was going to do. So you're going to have confidence, because God is going to send you to people that are smarter than you, that are more educated than you, that are more richer than you, but you have the gift and you have the promise of the word on your life, okay? So I love you all. If this bless your spirit, do me a favor, tag and share your business besties this broadcast. But I just really had to come and share with you all that, listen, you can be an expert, but go through the process of putting your 10,000 hours, go through the process of failing, and go through the process of succeeding. But still, remember, the promise in the garden was subdue, dominate, and multiply. Be fruitful and multiply. So you got to still be successful, but you still got to keep multiplying and keep increasing. All right. Well, you know how we end it here at Sophisticated Press. Listen. I love you so much with the love of Jesus Christ. I'm so proud of you, and I know you can do it, and we shall talk soon.